Okay, good afternoon. Now let's talk about the lesson about simple sentence versus the sentence fragment. It says here that an independent clause standing by itself as a sentence is referred to as a simple sentence. Well, a dependent clause or phrase is referred to as a sentence fragment. Just they're are just part of a sentence. Say, for example, the students are learning well is a simple sentence, while through the years of studies is a sentence fragment. Now, figure out whether the sentences below are simple sentence or sentence fragment. Let's try to do it. So it says in number one, you shall be given multiple exercises because you have the verb you shall be given or uh, verb phrase, and then you have the subject here, the verb phrase there, and therefore this is just a simple sentence. On clauses of the sentence is neither a dependent clause or uh, what do you call this, a phrase. It's a phrase, of course, on clauses of the sentence. This is called here sentence fragment because you do not have the verb and the subject. Here we have in number three, sentences are taken from shipping context. You have here the are taken as your verb phrase, and you have the subject here, therefore this is a simple sentence. Number four, other articles are about duties and responsibilities. So you have here are, okay? So, and subject is articles, and this is your verb. And therefore, this is a simple sentence. Because J. Palma cares for you, although there is an adverbial opener here, because nonetheless it has a verb and a subject, J. Palma. Therefore, this is a simple sentence. One of the elites in the shipping industry do not have a verb here, and therefore this is called sentence fragment. I hope you are following. Although it requires your participation. Okay, so you have here the verb and the subject it, therefore this is a simple sentence. Although the opener is an adverbial opener, the adverbial opener is the although. Okay. A new breed of marines or mariners are here. Are is the verb and the subject is breed. Okay, so this is a simple sentence. Through their relentless studies and preparation, you do not have a verb here, and therefore you can figure out what subject or the subject is there. Therefore, this is a sentence fragment. This is a sentence fragment. When they were trained at this school, so you have the verb were trained. This is your verb phrase, and they is your subject. Therefore, this is just a simple sentence. Those who would accept them will be very fortunate. Okay, so would accept is the verb phrase, and who is your subject, and therefore this is a simple sentence. Let's continue. Because each student has been trained to meet expectations, so you have has been trained as your verb phrase, and student is your subject. This is a simple sentence. On the way to become successful, there is no verb here, therefore this is a sentence fragment. These students were among the few. You have the were as your verb, and students as your subject. This is therefore a simple sentence. And 15, they aim to help you become resilient in all ways. Okay, they aim. Okay, so this is your verb, this is your subject, and therefore this is a simple sentence. Although J. Palma's initiative and concern, wala tayong makitang verb dyan. Through J. Palma's initiative and concern. So this is a sentence fragment. And in number 17, we have the statement, although it is hard and difficult. Where is the verb? Yes, very good. Is the verb. Subject? Yes, very good. This is the is. Therefore, this is simple sentence. 18, they put up this school. Where is the verb? Yep, put up. Alright? And this is the verb. This is the subject. Therefore, a simple sentence. What do you think is number 19? Because they love this country. Yes, this is a simple sentence because you have the love as the verb and they as the subject. And 20, the last one. You're here to learn. Is it simple or a sentence fragment? It is simple. Why? You have the here or are as your verb and you as the subject. Alright, I hope you are able to familiarize with this rule in grammar under the title, The Simple Sentence versus the Sentence Fragment. So we now understand that if you do not have the subject, the verb, then you cannot, that particular group of words is just a sentence fragment. Let us continue with the next lesson. Just continue this one in order for us to familiarize ourselves with the principle. This one is the simple sentence versus the sentence fragment. Again, continuation. This is the continuation. Again, simple sentences are called independent clauses. They stand alone, while those that cannot stand alone are sentence fragments because they cannot complete a thought. Right? This school is a proud partner of BB-Line Group. So you have here in this example an independent clause, okay? Because you see the thought is complete. It's not just a product of a thought. This is a complete thought, not a product. Okay? Now, becoming such one is crucial to the shipping industry. Is also a dependent clause. Your hint is the word that opens these sentences. There are, okay? Say, for example, here there are groups of words, phrases, and clauses below. Try to figure out whether they are simple sentence or sentence fragment. Alright, while this is true to all who finish their preparation. Okay, so this is an adverbial opener. Right, so we have here the verb and the subject and the simple. Only the best and exceptional would survive. Okay, the would survive is your verb phrase. Only best tapos exceptional is your subject. This is simple. Because the way to greatness requires excellent character. You have here requires as your verb and way is your subject. Simple. Sentence. This is partly due to the training they receive. So is your verb, this is your subject, right? Although much of those will come from other source like religion. Adverbial opener again. Okay, so will come is your verb phrase and much is your subject. So the simple sentence, since becoming a good mariner is entirely a love for this work. Okay, so you have an adverbial opener, verb. Okay, uh, you have here the subject becoming, and this is a simple one. You must not only for material benefit, must. Okay, is your verb, and you is the subject. Say, must not, siguro dagdagan natin to ng focus. Say, focus. You must not focus only for material benefit. Okay, so yung focus, gawin na rin na kasama na yan sa verb phrase, a simple sentence. But for other benefits like contentment, happiness, and love, wala tayong verb dyan, and therefore this is a fragment. Becoming good, becoming good in communication requires constant practice. Requires is your verb, and good, okay, is your subject. Simple sentence. The objectives of these exercises are, this is your verb, this is your subject. Kasi prepositional phrase yan, di ba? Yan, mga preposition. Hindi tayo pwedeng kumuha sa loob ng prepositional phrase ng ating mga subject. So this is simple. And you need to create a strong English environment. Need is your verb, you is the subject. And this one is infinitive phrase. That one. Pero complete yung thought niya, so you have a simple sentence. This will help familiarize yourself with some speaking pattern. Will help is your verb phrase, and subject is this simple sentence. Through the help of those people around you. Alright? So this is the help. So of those people around you is a sentence fragment. And create as many teachers as you can. Ito ay pautos to eh. You have the you. You create. Therefore, create is your verb. You is subject. Always remember that when a statement is giving instruction, okay, the subject is hidden. Hindi sinasabi. Say, close the door. Ibig sabihin nun, you close the door. This one, create. Inuutusan ka as many teachers you can. Pag nagsisimula sa verb ang sentence, okay, ang subject ay nakatago. Simple sentence. You will be speeding up your learning studies. You will be speeding up is your verb phrase, and you is the subject, the simple sentence. Alright, very good. Now, for the last lesson, we shall be looking at the complex sentence. What is the complex sentence? What is this one? It says, each of the sentences below is a complex sentence, composed of one independent clause and one dependent clause. Find the independent clause in each sentence. Say, example, although it is good to stay in the ship to earn money for your family, is a complex sentence because inside of that group of words is one dependent clause and one adjective phrase or infinitive phrase. Okay, by using although or to. Look at the first group. Say, it is good to stay in the ship. This one, it is good to stay in the ship. Right. So this is a simple sentence because why? You have the verb and the subject. This is inside of that sentence. Ito ay tinatawag nating simple. Okay? Pero naging complex to, why? Because yung adverbial opener, AO, adverbial opener, ay pumasok sa introductory ng sentence at pagkatapos, after the ship, meron kang tinatawag na prepositional phrase, yung to earn money for your family. Yan, sa prepositional phrase. So, nasa loob yung isang tinatawag na simple sentence. So, makikita nyo na naging complex itong sentence na ito. Okay? Kasi isang simple sentence ay nasa loob ng isang tinatawag na adverbial opener and a prepositional phrase. Okay? So, complex yan because inside again of this group of words is one dependent clause and one adjective phrase or infinitive phrase by using although at saka yung to. Ito yung although, ito yung to. Okay? So, let's find out here. Okay, very challenging ito. So, find out the simple sentence. Because English proficiency is a must for everyone to study to succeed in life. Ang simple sentence ay nandito sa this one. English proficiency is a must for everyone. So you have the subject, the verb rather, and the subject. And ito ay inopen ng adverbial opener, yung sentence na yan. So yung isang simple sentence ay nasa loob, okay, ng mga preposition, dalawang prepositions, prepositional phrase, itong to at itong in. And inopen sila ng adverbial opener because. Alright, next, due to the need in the market, the students are focused with their studies. Nasaan ang simple sentence? Ito. The students are focused with their studies. You have here the verb phrase and students are as your subject. And adverbial opener na naman siya due to the need in the market. Okay? So, ito ay kapag nasa loob yung simple sentence ng mga ganitong klase ng sentences ay isa siyang complex sentence. Okay, complex. In fact, pag tiningnan mo yan sa kabuuan, as you see it as a whole, ay nagiging isa siyang dependent clause. Okay? Isa siyang product or afterthought or reasoning out na galing sa isang probably premise. Pero ito na number 3, whether they come to class to study major minor subjects of their course. So, ito lang siya. Kitang-kita mo yung simple sentence. Come is your verb, they is your subject. Okay? Tapos, inopen na naman niya ng adverbial opener at dinagdagan ng of their course. Whenever, of their course. Nasa loob yung simple sentence. Familiar na ba kayo dyan sa because? Ito sa 1 at dito sa number 4. Because they know the standard of working with uh, the best people in the history, everyone is participating actively in the class. Ayun, kitang-kita, no? Ang complex sentence yan, no? Ito, they know the standard of working. Pwede yang they know lang. They know the standard. Know is your verb. They is your subject. Meron pang isa yan. Ito. Yan. Everyone is your subject. Is participating, or present progressive form of verb phrase is your verb phrase. Ano? So, meron kang dalawang simple sentences na isa. Okay? So, naging complex ang sentence na yan. Alright. Another, through the teacher's expertise of the subject, the lesson was understood clearly. Okay? So, you have here the lesson was understood clearly. You have was understood as your verb phrase and lesson as your subject. Next is, due to the excellence they have showed, they will be rewarded with highest commendation. Okay, so you have they have showed. Okay, verb phrase and subject. And you have here another one, will be rewarded as your verb phrase and they as a subject with highest commendation. So, ang opener niya, due to the excellence. You have the adverbial opener and therefore, itong to ay infinitive phrase. Kasi galing sa due. Alright? Pero ito yung pinahahanap sa atin. Nasaan mo mahahanap? Where can you find, show it, up to where can you analyze the sentences that are inside of that complex sentence? Okay? Pwede na nga yan complex, compound sentence, no? Kaya lang ay saka na yung ating lesson na yon. So this one, while this is true to all who finish their skills preparation, a good number of graduates will still have to work hard. Meron ka ritong, this is true to all who finish their skills preparation. Bumangga na tayo sa kama, hinto na tayo doon. So yung iyong verb ay is, subject mo ay this. This is the first. Okay? Simple sentence here, but you can still look for another one. Okay? So you have, kaya lang nasa loob siya ng prepositional phrase. Okay? Well, this one, a good number of graduates will still have to work hard. Okay? You have the article here. Okay? This is the subject. This is an adjective. And prepositional phrase to, graduates, labas ka dyan. Ito na tayo, we still have, is a verb phrase. So, subject and verb, okay, is again the simple sentence inside of that. So, this is again a sample of a complex sentence. Number, so we're done with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're now in 8. Only the best and exceptional students would survive if wala na yung if. Wala. Tanggalin natin to. For this kind of training. Okay? And you have an adjective opener only because this is a limiter word. So where is the simple sentence here? Okay? You have here the best and exceptional students would survive. That is the simple sentence inside of that group of words. Let's see. where is the verb? Okay, here is the verb phrase, would survive. Okay, and where is the subject? Actually, you have two subjects here. Okay, oh no, we only have one subject. This one is the students. That is your subject. Adjective, adjective, adjective. Okay, so students would survive. And you have the prepositional phrase for this kind of training. So, if you can figure out and see them, actually ay familiarization lang guys, ano. You need to really practice, 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 and follow what I show you here, so you could be able to gain familiarization. Only look always for the verb and the subject, and you can analyze already the rest of the words in that sentence. Number 9. Oh, what kind of opener we have here? Very good. The because opener is an adverbial opener. Okay? And where do you think is the simple sentence? Okay? Right. You have here, the way to greatness requires excellent character. Okay? You have here, the way to greatness requires okay, the way. So, pwede natin itong lagdagan ng of excellent character. No, no, no. Hanggang dito lang pala. Okay. The way to greatness requires excellent character. You have the verb here, requires. Okay. And the subject is way. Not this one. Okay. Because it's in the prepositional phrase. You get out. Again. Do not get your subject inside of a preposition phrase or prepositional phrase. Alright, and the rest ay mga add-ons na lang sila. The school principal or the school included BB's company philosophy. So kung sana meron itong where the school included BB's company philosophy. Okay? Pwede nating makuha sana pang isa pang simple sentence. But there is no clear reference to that. So, this is the only simple sentence here. The way to greatness requires excellent character. 10. Although, ayan, may although. Because, napansin niyo yun, while, due, because, okay? Ito ay mga adverbial opener sentences. Alright, so where is the simple sentence here? Okay? Be although much, okay, of these values, ito ang dapat dyan. Much, and then aalisin mo itong of these values, and then you continue with this one. Much will come from other source like religion. This becomes your subject, and then will come becomes your verb phrase. Okay? And this one is just a prepositional phrase. So, nakita natin na interrupted yung subject at verb ng prepositional phrase. Alright. So, medyo medyo complicated yan. Pero as you familiarize yourself with this exercises in finding out where inside of a complex sentence really is the sentence located. Okay, you can actually do that. Okay, So, may mga combinations ng principles na kinakailangan naintindihan. 11. Since becoming a good mariner is entirely about an unselfish love for this work. Adverbial opener since. Okay? So, you open, close. Okay? Ang salitang becoming and then up to love. Bumangga na kasi tayo sa preposition. Therefore, becoming a good mariner is entirely about an unselfish love. So, ang iyong verb ay ang is at becoming mo is the subject. Okay? Yeah, ang tawag dyan. Pag ganyan na, pag ang ing form of the verb ay nagiging subject, ang tawag dyan ay gerund. Becoming is entirely about selfish love. Pwede rin na a good mariner, pero hindi yan papasok dyan. Talagang dito lang siya. Next, 12. Becoming good in English communication requires constant practice in all 4 areas such as listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Okay, nakita niyo yung preposition to? Okay? Kunin nyo na yan. Huwag nyo na isali yan. So you have here the verb requires, becoming is your subject. Okay? Requires constant practice. So hanggang dito ka mo kukunin ang simple sentence na yan. Alright. No, hindi na itong prepositional phrase na yan hanggang dito. 13. Because no one should be complacent while in training, the policies are strict. Okay? So, yung because an adverbial opener mo, period dyan. Okay? Ito ang iyong simple sentence yan. Policies are strict. It's a verb and this is your subject. Okay? The adverbial opener includes this one. So, nakita natin ang simple sentence ay nasa dulo. The policies are strict. Dependent, yung complete yung thought niya ron. Ito ay opener. Okay? Right. Let us continue at the back. Although the J. Palma Professional Institute is nice to everyone, it treats all students as matured as they are. This one is a complex sentence, okay? Ang independent thought mo ay it treats all students as matured as they are. Subject it, verb treats. And pwede mong kunin itong the J. Palma Professional Institute is nice to everyone. Another simple sentence yan is the verb. Okay, the J. Palma Institute, itong J. Palma Institute, yung buong yan, ang iyong subject. So you have 2 simple sentences inside of that statement. 15. In order that your time will not be in vain, you better be serious and work hard with your studies. Itong area na ito ay dependent yung thought na yan. Dependent yan dito sa independent thought na you better be serious and work hard with your studies. Okay, you be serious, okay, and work hard with your studies. Okay, Be serious. Work hard with your studies. Alright? Dito naman ay your time will not be in vain. Right. Kasama siya sa prepositional phrase. Yan. Lahat ng yan. Okay? So, nakita natin kung saan ang iyong simple sentence. Be serious and work hard. Okay? Yeah. Now, you have here the welcoming new talent to our business is a way of supporting continued development because this is necessary. And because this is necessary ay dependent thought yan. It's the result of the dependent independent thought or statement. Welcoming new talent to our business. Welcoming, okay? New talent. It's just a verb. Is, okay? Welcoming is your subject here. Right? Just a verb phrase here. Right, next, 17. The health and safety of our people in this business are paramount, although there are other benefits we give. So you have here the dependent clause. You have here the independent clause. Yan. So dependent na ito. Ang pinapakita sa atin. Ito naman ay independent clause. The health and safety. Health, safety. Okay? Compound subject yan. Subject, subject. Tapos, yung verb mo ay are. Health, safety are. Yan. Paramount. Alright. 18. Over 200 years now, we have managed to consistently change to sustain our growth through the practice of open-mindedness. Okay? You have here, over 200 years now, we have managed to consistently change to sustain our growth. Yan ang iyong sentence dyan. Yung true, hindi. Okay? Ito ay fragment sentence. Now, you have here the subject over 200 years. Okay? Subject mo ay years. Okay? Subject now is an adverb. Okay? No, hindi ito. Over 200 years now. Okay? We have managed. Yan, have managed. Ito ang iyong verb phrase. Ito ang iyong subject. Right? Ito ay phrase opener. Over 200 years now. Adverbial because of the now. Our business across the global market is built on our reputation so that we remind ourselves of who we are. Okay, so where is it? Business. Okay, is built. Itong verb phrase, ito ang iyong subject, ito ang iyong prepositional phrase. Alright? So, interrupted ang iyong subject, verb. So, iyan ang iyong simple sentence there. Okay? Yang area na yan. Yan. Ang iyong simple sentence. Ito ay adjective. So, kailangan nakikita nyo yan, ano? Business and then is built on our reputation. Okay? So, pwedeng makita mo na yan ay by itself is a complete thought. Okay, and then 20 or simple sentence. These golden written values are in the right direction, though we are constantly pressed and challenged side by side. And though, adverbial yan eh. Okay, these golden written values. Okay, values is your subject, R is your verb. All right. So you're in the right direction. Values, these golden values are in the right direction. Yan ang iyong simple sentence. Yan. Buo na yan. Alright, so I hope you are learning and analyzing the sentence because it's very, very important that a scholar, a college student, is able to figure out um, the meaning of the sentence by categorizing them and interpreting the group of words or words that are in there for further analysis of the thought of that writer who wrote a particular piece of a narrative. Okay, very good. Thank you very much, and God bless you. See you next meeting.